Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Got some awesome news if y'all haven't noticed, but we have breached 50 subscribers and that is awesome. I thank each and every one of you for sticking around, and to all of you who have joined in, I hope I can dang do good and make you, well, have a lot of ideas. I'll give you a lot of ideas on how to, well, stuff to build, or I don't know, maybe you can just find the flaws that I do and just make better things than I do. Either way, it'll be awesome. Oh. We'll see. But yeah, this week, this is the video that was supposed to come out last week, but due to some really crappy weather, I had to reshoot the video and repaint the entire thing. So, yay! But I think it came out pretty good at the end. Today we'll be working on sci-fi vehicles, hovercrafts, hover tanks, all that kind of crap. Ugh, excuse me. I don't know where these belches are coming from. But anyway, what was that? The hover vehicles that we're gonna be working on today. They're simple, just stuff you can go get from thrift stores, or just you might even have them laying around the house already. But we're gonna go on to the table, show you how it works. Show you how it works. Oh, that's a real good idea. We're gonna get to crafting, and hopefully y'all enjoy the video and have some ideas on some stuff to make. So without further ado,
let's roll! Whee! I am an idiot.
Okay everybody, what you're going to need to start off with is a mouse. You can usually get these at thrift stores. I got this one for $1. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take a screwdriver and unscrew the back of it and just dismantle the whole thing. Do not throw these away because these will be good for parts later on, and some of the things that I used to build the one that I made are actually used from the inside of this mouse. So that's pretty good. It saves you from having to hunt down some parts. Once you get that going, what you're going to need is what I took is a old pen that I had laying around. Basically, it's used up. I basically took the pointy end of it off and several other parts from it, starting with the pointy end and the mouse scroller. I glued them together like so to create somewhat of an engine type thing to fill in where the mouse scrolling wheel was, and then we just took a little hot glue and sealed that in place, and I filled the backs of the little clicker buttons with hot glue so that way they would stay firmly in place and wouldn't move while I'm trying to paint them. For some little side decorations, if you remember this from the pipe organ video, those two on the side there are actually from that video. I finally have a reason to use these. You get these little shoe hook things from kids' shoes. Basically, you take the little hooks off the side. After you clip the little hooks off the side, those will be used for part of the side decorations for this craft. Then you'll need one of these locking key kind of things you see in most toys these days. We're gonna use that for the side parts, paneling, whatever you want to call it. And then I took a disposable razor cap, I guess that's what you call this, and we're going to be cutting that in half. Once you have these things cut up like so, we're going to just start gluing them together. Now remember to sand them down, because sanding, when it comes to things like this, it allows the glue to get a good grip and hold on better. Once you have these all glued together, you hook them to the side like so, and right about here, and that will make it look less obvious that it's a mouse, a computer mouse anyway. For the hatch of this little vehicle, we're going to use a child safety plug stopper thing. We're going to cut the ends off of that. Don't throw those away. We'll need those for the gun turret that goes on the top of this craft. Alright, now the gun turret itself is actually pretty simple. We take the innards of the pen that you saw earlier, and we glue those. We stick those inside of a clothes hanger like size indicator, whatever that little plastic thing is. You see these on clothes hangers all the time from stores, and you glue those in place. I just used a little bit of hot glue, waited for it to hold them in place until it cooled, and it held on very nicely. After that is in place, you take the two plastic bits from the from the outlet plugging, trim off the rounded edges and use those to help fill in, to cover up the openings, making it look more like a boxed in turret sort of thing. And for the antennas that go onto that, I simply took this right here is a the helicopter blades from a like off-brand Hot Wheels style helicopter, and just a little cheap rinky-dink police helicopter that broke, and we just gonna cut those right at the sides there, and like so, and that'll give us more parts to work with. We're gonna glue those on as antennas, and then little piece that's left, we're going to glue that to the hatch along with the clip part of the pin, also from earlier, and that will make a very nice little door, hatch, whatever they'll call it, for this vehicle. And the what's the word here? I am drawing a blank here. The hinge, there we go, the hinge for this hatch is going to be simply made out of 2 plastic beads and a spring from a little clothes hanger pin that you saw in my crafting video for the Polaris. We're just going to glue those together with Me 6000 on a toothpick and hot glue them, not hot glue, and glue them in place. That's all it is. Gluing those in place, and it will look very nice once it's all put together, even though it looks like crap now. Here we have a picture of it primed in gray. Yes, I did add a few other little bits and bobs that I found laying around because I felt it needed to be added out a little more. That barrel looking thing to the side is actually another pen topper, because we always have the pen lids, but we don't have the pens for some reason. Just cut that off at an angle and glue it on in place. And I think it looks really good right now. Now I didn't get any pictures or video of me painting this, because I'm pretty sure once you guys if you guys do build this, you'll paint it however you choose to paint it. Me, I went for I guess I either had bees on the brain or hazard tape on the brain, so I just kind of painted up in this way. Yellows, blacks, a little bit of blue to break it up, and then did the hazard lines on the back. I think it looks pretty nice. Now, the finished product here, you see it with some Chaos Cultists that I had, and I still need to paint for scale. And I think it looks really nice. These are good for, pretty good for either little vehicles. You can make a tank out of this. You can just make anything. You could even just make like destroyed vehicles that have been left on the streets to be looted. And I think it's a pretty good way to make some easy to build hover cars out of just some junk that you just find in the thrift store. Literally, since I had everything, this craft right here literally just cost me $1 altogether.
Alright everybody, that's how I make little sci-fi vehicles for my game train and stuff. Basically, simple things. Just go down to the thrift store, raid their old computer stuff like mouses and remotes and stuff, and boom, there you go. You got all sorts of stuff. Just hand little things laying around the house. You can easily turn it into something else. But if you like this video, please let me know. If you want to see me cover more things like sci-fi things, then definitely let me know. I'm always open to suggestions, especially when it comes to sci-fi, because I haven't done a lot of sci-fi things. When I usually do apocalyptic looking things, it's not Fallout style. It's more like more Walking Dead kind of thing. It's like at the present time, but I'm trying to merge the two, so hopefully I can get a few more videos and stuff about that. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy everything that's going on, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.